Hello y'all. Welcome to part 3 of my Kingdom of Sikkim playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod, Kaiserredux. In part 2, we united the Himalayas by invading Nepal and Bhutan, and now currently we're fighting the country simply called the Bharatiya Commune. Fortunately for us, although they are in a faction called the Eastern Syndicalist Union with Burma, they are fighting against the Entente, the Dominion of Delhi, and the Princely Federation. So we're not alone in this conflict. Tibet is also helping us, but they're fighting like three different wars, so they're having their own problems, more or less. And right now we're just digging in and holding the line because we're in a gun deficit right now. We need more infantry equipment. That's all we need. We just got to wait for the other countries to make their advances. And we just finished a focus called modernize the tanneries. That's done. That gave us a civilian factory. Now let's do rocket mail soars over Sikkim. And from this we'll get higher division organization, less supply consumption, and less consumer good factory. Well, less of, I don't know how to say it. Our factories won't use as much on consumer goods, I reckon. So that would be better. That would help us with our weapon production, I suppose, or just building stuff in general. What can we do here? Let's get Concentrated Industry 4 using a research bonus we got from a focus, I think. And there is a battle going on in Gorakhpur in Awad, which that is a thing that's happening. We're just waiting for the enemy to get weak. They have a lot of troops around us. They have, like, I think, equal number of our divisions. They have an equal number of divisions matching our army here. And on the bright side, that keeps them weak down here in Raipur and Orissa. So as long as they're busy with that, we don't really have to worry about them really smashing down into us with a huge army. And how long will this focus take? Rocket mail soars over Sikkim will be done in about 20 days or less at this point. After that, I don't know what we'll do. We'll just do more stuff relating to what? Relating to our industry, because we've done everything else. We've done we have reformed the military. We also got to do this. I forgot about that. I need to do this stuff at some point. That would be a good idea. The political path we have. And we're just waiting here for the enemy to get weak. We need more weapons before we attack anyone. We're still in a deficit. I don't want to spend weapons on an offensive. But let's fix this line here, this offensive line. That's changed ever so slightly. Okay, I have to delete this order. And the reason why I'm having to change this order is because the Dominion of Delhi has made advances. Let's just hold here for now. Oh no, that's not it. Whatever, we have an offensive line drawn up, just in case we feel like advancing, starting an offensive. Not yet, though. We're not going to do that just yet. And in our air doctrine, let's do direct ground support. Get that completed. And please, I just hope the enemy keeps getting pushed back. They've been dealing with naval invasions constantly. The Bharatiya Commune has, but they keep driving them off. They usually fail horribly, which results in not much progress being made, but a lot of dead soldiers for the Princely Federation and the Dominion of Delhi, especially the Dominion of Delhi and its Entente allies. The Entente consisting of countries like the Kingdom of Canada, and who else? Panama's there, Rhodesia's there. I don't know. They have different members. The Portuguese are part of it, although I think Portugal got occupied, possibly. Maybe. Yeah, I think they got occupied by the British. And what is going on in Europe? Oh yeah, the Germans are invading France. That is going on. The Second Weltkrieg is taking place, and our allies are advancing somewhat. Please abandon the front line you have with us. Bharatiya Commune, I want to advance. I want to go forward. We need to make a drive forward. We can't do that yet. We need more guns. Now we're not in a deficit anymore. We could try to make a move at this point, but I'm not going to worry about that at this time. And in our focus tree, let's do Tibetic Sikkimese nationalism. And this focus will give us a national spirit called our Tibetic heritage, which will give us higher local non-core manpower and a buff to, well, it will make it hard for resistance to grow in territories we control. Modify our government. What can we do? Let's maybe do, what can we get done here? Aircraft designer. I don't know, let's go to our decisions. I want to try to improve this stability if possible. What can we do? Stability, popularity of the ideology. Does this affect anything? Party popularity. Okay. Parties, high popularity are more able to push their agenda. So I guess if we solidify control, we could possibly get... Okay, let's change the popularity, use political power for that. Get that done. We need to get our party popularity to be higher, which it's at 45% right now, but it needs to be higher. I guess we'll get more political power out of that once that decision is over with. And the Empire of Japan just declared war on German East Asia, and it looks like the Entente has taken a port here in East Bengal. And the start of the German-Japanese war started because obviously German East Asia is a subject of the German Empire, so that was only going to ever end in that way, in a war between Germany and Japan. And could we advance now? Would it be a good idea? I would still say no. Let's at least improve the size of our army, though. Just deploy them and build up our forces gradually, then slam hard into the enemy, and then get more done in our focus tree. We'll probably do, because we did the KHSP moves to secure elitist conservatism, we'll probably do enshrine traditionalist values, and that will give us a buff. And someone got defeated in the Second American Civil War. Should we push yet? I don't know. I'm considering it. Let's push just here, then push in this area. We have the weapons for it. The Republic of Haiti joined the Reichspakt. We need to at least make some advances. We got to retake this province in Nepal, or aim to retake that province in Nepal. How are we doing with equipment? We're not in a deficit anymore. I'm more willing to do offensives now. Rocket speed communications. And after many successful tests and experiments with the technology, rocket mail has begun to be applied in both civilian and military applications all over Sikkim, with new bus services and ski-using couriers aiding in deliveries. However, far more present in the public eye has been Stefan Hector's Taylor Smith's most recent display of the new technology. By working with a fellow rocket scientist, Dr. Friedrich Schmeidl, a contemporary from Austria who has also made advances in rocket mail technology but has had to work largely in secret due to restrictions from the Austrian government, Taylor Smith has been able to showcase a long-range test of their devices. Schmeidl traveled to Delhi, where he launched his own rocket at Sikkim, while waiting for the rocket sent by Taylor Smith to reach his from Gangtok, with each holding a simple message in a secure mail tube. Miraculously, both rockets made it to their destinations, though each was several hundred meters off target due to the extreme range of the experimental technology it was pushed to. Regardless, the experiment was a success, bringing more prestige to the project and, in turn, to the state. And you got Namergyal. Okay, so that's a reference to the, I guess, AOL. It would say you got mail when you opened up your mail on that website. AOL is an email service that was popular in the late 90s, early 2000s. That was the reference there, I think, at the end. And tank designer. Can we get a tank designer? No. What can we do here? Can we do that? Okay, don't worry about that. Tibetic Sikkimese nationalism is done. Now let's do enshrine traditionalist values, which will give us a national spirit called the unshakable bedrock of our traditions, which grants consumer goods factories minus 10%, plus 10% more on division attack on core territory. Basically, our divisions from this national spirit we will get from this focus. They will now do better when attacking and defending on core territory of the Kingdom of the Himalayas, the transformed state that Sikkim has become. And how are we doing with advances here? We got to take Nepal. Please get it done. Break through the enemy lines. Also, once we capture this place, go for Darjeeling. We need that place back. We have a core on that state. This is a slow war, isn't it? Very slow. Very, very slow. And please get this offense over with. I beg of you, get it complete. There's so many troops in Tibet. I don't know why they have so many units in Tibet. They just put them up there. Focus on attacking here, though. Cancel this attack. Push here. Advance there. Defend the capital, though. Hold the capital down. Don't get that destroyed. Don't get it captured, because we would lose instantly if we did lose it. And yeah, it's our capital. We gotta hold on to it with all that we have. Let's push here, though. We gotta take Darjeeling. Capture it. They moved some infantry divisions into it, though, which is a little bit of a problem, I will admit. So let's push there once more. Get that done. Now let's actually encircle these enemy divisions in Tibet, just to do something useful, I guess. More absolute Bulgaria. The Dominion of Delhi and the Princely Federation is advancing, it looks like. If we can just cut off those divisions in Tibet, that would be a huge loss for the Bharatiya Commune. And this division will be ready at some point. I'm not rushing to deploy it at this time, but I will at some point get it in the field. Attack here, please. Take Darjeeling. Now let's look at the casualties of this war. We have taken... What have we taken? We have taken about 63k casualties. Meanwhile, the Bharatiya Commune has taken about 382,000. So 64,000 to 382,000. But to be fair, they're fighting on multiple fronts. And over in Europe, the Socialist Republic of Italy, with the backing of the Third Internationale, although I'm not sure if they'll help them too much, they've started fighting the Italian Federation, who is sort of standing alone at this time. Doctrines available. Let's do more in our mass assault doctrine here. What do we do? Let's go with People's Army. Research slot available. What can we do? Get construction 4 done. Modified government. I'm going to get us an aircraft designer, I guess. Generic fighter company, that will do. Non-aggression pact offers, ignore those. Okay, abandon that push there. Stop the push, just focus on defense. And they have moved more troops up here, I have noticed. They are not going to let us just advance. Okay, just stop advancing for now. Enshrine traditionalist values is done. There is an offensive from the Bharatiya Commune. And let's do paternalist humanism. And from this focus, we will receive 1 research slot. There's so many troops up here now, wow. And we're just digging in at this point because they have a lot of troops that are trying to push into us. They had to outnumber us up here at this point. I guess they didn't want to... They're sort of worried after they lost Nepal. Cape to Cairo rail, that has happened. Kailash Orda has capitulated. Okay then, let's in fact add 1 more infantry battalion to our division template, the Royal Guard template, which is the bulk of our divisions, or it's all of our divisions, really. Yes, it is, so get them set up. Also, let's train some Gurkha volunteers, because we don't have any, and have them set up in the mountains. Give them a different designation, please, so they actually aren't called the Royal Guard. There'll be a Gurkha division. There we go. Lend-Lease from the Dominion of Delhi. Lend-Lease from the Russo-Mongolian All-Military Union. Thank you. And the Guangzhou federal government declared war on the Republic of China. Right now, the Republic of China, led by Song Qingling, is fighting Japan, and now she's fighting more in China. She's being hit from the north, and soon her country will be hit from the south. Okay, so the Bharatiya Commune has really put a lot of troops here around our country, which is concerning, but we'll deal with that somehow. Let's give 1 more battalion to these mountaineers, get that done. We got to use that military EXP, get some Lend-Lease from Greece and Lend-Lease from Transamir for some reason. I guess because they're at war with Burma. Yeah, so I think Burma was guaranteeing the Indo-Chinese Union, and the Indo-Chinese Union got in a war with Japan, so the Bharatiya Commune is fighting Japan at this point because of all that. And in other news, the Turkestan Khanate is at war with the Russian Labor Republic. Russia did have a civil war. They were victorious, though. The syndicalists were. They did win. They beat like 3 different other factions. Meanwhile, Transamir moved into Siberia and defeated the Provisional Republic of Siberia there. So that's what's been going on in Russia in this playthrough. And can we get this unit deployed, please? I don't know. We need more guns, so actually, let's stop producing. Get 1 division. Actually, no mountain troops right now. We just need to focus on this at this time. Can we push here, though? I'll take a push. Distract them. Distract. Oh, no, we couldn't get there in time. Too slow. Don't worry about it, though. And it looks like the Princely Federation is getting outside the capital of the Bharatiya Commune. And that is bad for them. I mean, they're still probably going to survive in East Bengal and Manipur and Assam for now, but that is bad news. And now in our focus tree, let's do capital is New Chogyal. And from this, we'll get a national spirit called Time is Money, Cash is Chogyal, which is the title for the King of Sikkim, or a peace conference has occurred. But this national spirit, Time is Money, Cash is Chogyal, would give us consumer goods factories minus 3%, construction speed plus 7%, and factory output plus 7%. And the focus icon here, I'm pretty sure is Balthasar Gelt from Warhammer, like Warhammer Fantasy, made by Games Workshop. What am I saying? And he, if I recall, the reason he's there possibly is because he likes gold or riches. I don't know, or he has magic relating to gold. Not entirely certain. And tank designer. Let's get a generic tank company on our side. And we have Transamere canceling their Lend-Lease. Oh well, we need more guns though, either way. At least, okay, now that Lend-Lease did arrive. We got a few units, some foreign weapons here. And let's look at how many foreign weapons our divisions are using. Like one Royal Guard division. They will have, let's see here. Look at all these weapons we have from different countries. Tibet, and, well, we are producing most of our own, but we do have weapons from Greece, weapons from Nepal, which we got when we defeated them, and weapons from Tibet in one of our divisions, for example. That's just one division, but we are heavily reliant on foreign weapons to help us out in this conflict. Let's get assembly line production done, get that researched also. Let's get support equipment researched, because we didn't have it. Did not have that at all. And we gotta fix our front line, set that up to be a little different. Here, the wall seems to be closing in on the Baratia commune, because they are just getting pushed hard in a lot of places, and they put a lot of soldiers on our border. Meanwhile, the Princely Federation is right outside their capital, but they're so focused on holding out here. That will probably be a mistake for them, I would think. Can we get more divisions, please? That one division we were training earlier is going to be deployed, that Royal Guard. And how is Tibet faring? They could lose their capital. If they lose their capital, they might be dead, honestly. There's a possibility that could occur. Now, non-aggression pact, don't worry about that. Please make progress, Princely Federation. Take their capital. Get them to shift their units around. I need an opening. I will be happy to advance once there is an opening. And let's go ahead and add one more battalion to our main infantry template, and that will make us have to use up our supply of foreign weapons and what we have produced thus far, but it just makes our division stronger. And how's this war going here? Please lose, Baratia commune, please lose. Well, it looks like the Dominion of Delhi has lost that port they're in. Capitalist New Chogyal is done. Now let's do a pious, proud paradise. From this focus, we get local manpower plus 10%, mobilization speed plus 10%, and production efficiency growth plus 5%. And once this focus is over, well, once it's done, we'll be completely finished with our political party path, which you can get. You have free elections early in your Sikkim experience, so yeah, your mileage will vary, so to speak, for which focuses you can do. And how's this war going here? Bihar is still holding out for now for the Baratia commune. How many casualties has the Union of Burma taken? I don't really see their troops on the front line. Burma has taken 14,000. Meanwhile, the Baratia commune has taken 441,000. That is pretty brutal, I will say. That is very brutal. And let's set up a offensive line here. Get that set up and decide to attack when ready, to just distract the enemy for a little while. It looks like Calcutta is under siege once more. There's a naval invasion I think the Entente launched, which is the faction the Dominion of Delhi is a part of. That will hurt them, probably. And that division we had in training was deployed. They're done being trained. Liberia just got annexed. They were at war with the Vrystaat West Africa, which is a country in West Africa that was a German colony, but they broke free, I think. And now we have non-aggression pact offers. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that at all. Do we advance now? We could use this as we could attack. Do we need more equipment? We have a little bit. Let's at least get to 1,000 weapons in the field before we do anything. We're not getting any lend-lease at this time either. If we attack and it's a bust, we're just gonna crumble. Also, I don't think it's worth it. We'll just hold back for now still. Let's just wait. If the war's still going on by the time I get to the end of my focus tree here, well, this focus, part of the focus tree, I will consider attacking them. Because, okay, they're advancing on us now. Use last stand. This is why I am reluctant to advance. Because if we move from Gangtok and Bhutan and Nepal, we will suffer. Because if it fails, our capital will be exposed to enemy advances. And I can't allow that to happen. I just can't. Because, yeah, I don't want to end my playthrough because I launched an offensive that failed horribly. So we just gotta keep digging in. Are they moving troops around? I think they kicked the... Okay, I gotta fix this front line, don't I? Great, whatever. Fix this, please. Get all that done. Set this up, though. And let's have an offensive line drawn up once again. Just in case an opportunity does appear anyway. Doctrines available, naval doctrine. Let's do unrestricted submarine warfare. And in focus tree, let's do let the Guras Koratsky flow. And from that focus, we'll get one civilian factory, which relatively for us is a big deal because we only have 5 right now. And come on, why can't the Bharatiya commune just be defeated? I have plans to fight for all of India after this, by the way. Like, look at this. We have claims on all of India. We gotta fight for it. We gotta fight for India. We'll have to take on the Princely Federation and the... what is it? And the... Come on now. The fall of Paris has occurred. The Third International will probably die soon. The Princely Federation will have to fight them and the Dominion of Delhi, who will have allies. Now, non-aggression pact doctrines available. Air doctrine. Do formation fighting. Get that done. Come on, just get this war over with, you guys. Why are we advancing here? Whatever, just go then. Did we launch an offensive? I just wasn't aware of it? What is going on? Consecration of the world. Did the war end? No, just, I don't know. We're advancing here, apparently. There's somehow an offensive line. I put 11 divisions on that somehow. Not sure why, but we did do that. We just got to advance here, maybe. Pin them down, though. We got to have some kind of victory. Take this place in Darjeeling and push out the enemy there. Just get them to reposition themselves. Move into Assam, maybe? Or no, we can't get to the... Yeah, I don't think that will work. That will not work at all. Come on. Please just surrender. And it looks like the Entente has retaken that position. They had in East Bengal. Calcutta is going to be attacked from 2 sides, it appears. That may happen, possibly. We just drive back the enemy here. Push. Do we have enough weapons to even have a push at this point? I mean, we may. Possibly, I don't know. Okay, so let's get rid of that order. And let's risk it all. And it's shortly, not yet, but soon enough. The Romanian Legionary Kingdom joined the Polish International, or the Third International? What happened there? They joined the Polish International. I did read that right. And it looks like there's a naval invasion for England. And it looks like the French are still holding on in their country, even though they lost Paris. Yeah, we advanced. We took the province. The Siberian army is marching west. Transamir is now fighting the Russian Labor Republic, who has been busy taking on the Turkestan Khanate. That has been taking place. So let's advance more into Assam here now. Capture that, please. Pin these guys down. Just like 5 seconds. That'd be good. Get some lend-lease from the Dominion of Delhi. He's going to send us 1 convoy. All we need is 1 convoy, don't we? 1 convoy. Okay, forget this, though. Dig in. And Bolivia has capitulated, apparently. They're in a war. Let's help the Tibetans out with their war in the north. Well, help them out on their front. National focus. Gotta get one done. Well, start one. Let's do sow the Timmy tea plantation. And that will give us 1 civilian factory once that focus is done. So help push the enemy out there. Hold out here. And that will help get some pressure off of our capital. Good. From the north anyway. Now set back up on the new front lines. Gotta adjust for that. And We have made some progress on the front line, but it's still, we're fighting a powerful enemy, relatively speaking, for our size. So we got to be very careful with what we do. Modified government, do generic naval company, get that done. And we got to keep pushing forward, but we can't do that right now. On the bright side, they have dedicated a large amount of troops to try and keep us locked in where we are, which can only mean the Dominion of Delhi and the Princely Federation should have a better time advancing. But it looks like the Dominion of Delhi, well, the Entente or whoever, they lost their port here, and that is bad for them. The Guangzhou federal government declared war on a country, the Yunnan clique, I think, and the Greater Colombian Authority declared war on Panama. That is going on. And the enemy is advancing. That doesn't go very well. Does not go well at all. Can we take Darjeeling, please? No, it's not worth the time. Not worth the time, I think. Research slot available. What can we do? Let's research, I don't know, fuel storage, just so we'll have it, I guess. What if we attack now? We could possibly take Darjeeling, maybe. Use force attack, though, to try and use everything we can to advance there. How many more divisions do they have? Let me see. They have 28 to 61 divisions. They have to be really beaten down. They have tons of manpower, though. They have to be really tired of this fighting, though, you would think. After, I don't know, they only have so many units. They've lost a lot of states, too, that would have provided them a lot of manpower, because India just has tons and tons of people in it for 4 divisions and Hearts of Iron 4. And it looks like, yeah, the Dominion of Delhi has lost more ground. Again, they have been pushed out of where they were. Oh, well. Can we just take this area, please? Capture Darjeeling. That's all you gotta do. Darjeeling must be captured. Now let's move a couple divisions over here to try and help out with that push there in Darjeeling and get that place captured for the Kingdom of the Himalayas, because we need that under our control, since we have that as a core state, and the more manpower would be great. So just focus on pushing there, get all that done, advance, surround them. I don't care, use force attack or something. Looks like there's an offensive taking place. What is the deal there? We are defending. Hold. We're not, whatever, they aren't going to win anyway. Just drive them out. Is it that hard? They're going to be stressed out with everything else going on. We have plenty of equipment at this point. So the Timmy T plantation is done. Now let's do, what is this? Blast through Natu La Pass. And this will give us a national spirit called the Himalayan Bridge, which will grant us faster division speed, less organization loss when moving, and consumer goods factories minus 7%. Okay, then, that's a thing. I gotta keep advancing on Darjeeling. They're trying to launch counter-offensives. They aren't really going anywhere, I think. They are having actually some success. I don't know, they want us to stop. We can't stop. We gotta probably move one division down. And go ahead and deploy this division here in preparation for the victory. Get them on the line. I beg of you. Get that done. Defend the areas we have under our control. Just gotta take Darjeeling. Take that area, hold in, dig in, and hold. Hold hard. It is a core territory, so we will get all the bonuses and buffs we have. All the bonuses and buffs we have from national spirits that will give us higher division attack and defense on core territory will apply here. And they're not going anywhere yet. They had no chance of pushing us out. So we're digging in there now. And as a victory for the Kingdom of the Himalayas. This is such a slow war. We need the Princely Federation. They all need to make more progress where they are. Push here. Push them back. A sense of weakness in the line. Take them out. Take this province in Bihar. And continue going on the offensive somewhat. We can now have... We need more divisions in the field. We really do. We're going to win here, though. Win the battle. Get that done. Push them back. Good. Go. Hold the line in Darjeeling with those divisions. And push. Take advantage of their... Okay, they are struggling to defend now. Although they are making their way back into Tibet. We got to defend the capital, don't we? Yes, we do. Hold the capital. The Free State of West Africa joined the Reichspakt. Why did you even go independent? You just joined the faction again. Why? Whatever. Now let's build military factories in the capital. Also, yeah, we'll do that. Doctrines available. Land doctrine. let's get infantry offensive, because it will give us a higher reinforce rate and a higher recovery rate for our infantry units. I really hope our war with the Bharatiya Commune will be over soon. I just want to take over all of India. This is just taking forever. As soon as we capture their territory and we can use it as potential, I don't know, just use it for manpower, we would be doing good once we get that far. And we just need more troops in the field, really. We need more victories from the other countries fighting the Bharatiya Commune. I mean, they have advanced, but they're not advancing fast enough. They did take a lot of territory, but they are not taking enough to win the war. And frankly, it is annoying to see them fail over and over like that. And I don't know what to do in some places. We just had to hold the lines and dig in, get some more units deployed. We're slightly over our division cap, which will give us debuffs if it gets too bad. And now let's, in fact, since there's not much fighting going on, and we have a surplus, I think, give our... Actually, let me check before I do anything. Logistics. Okay, we have a big surplus of firearms, of infantry equipment. Let's give our main battalion here a big uptick in battalions. Well, one battalion. That would be big for us anyway. And how many guns did that use up? We still have a deficit. I mean, we still have a surplus. So let's actually train one unit of Gurkha volunteers, get them out here, and deploy them in Nepal. And the enemy is having problems advancing. Good. Blast through this. What is this? Blast through Natula Pass is done. Now let's do the Sikkim Air Service takes flight. And that will add 2 air bases to Sikkim, our capital. And that is good because we currently don't have an air base there at all. And earlier we did get some helicopters. Well, earlier in this playthrough we did get some helicopters from an event. So once we have an air base, we can utilize those flying machines. Tibet is not looking good at all. That is bad. Yeah, Tibet I think is going to be kicked out of this war, like it or not. And that is bad for us. That is very bad. How are we doing with weapons? We still have a surplus. We could launch an offensive. Serbia crowns King Alexander II. The fall of London has occurred. How is France doing? Okay, the Commune of France is going to be destroyed. The Union of Britain is probably dealing with tons and tons of German soldiers sweeping into their area, into their country. And now let's set up a offensive line here that will ultimately try to push back the Bharatiya Commune with our numbers. Let's advance here. Actually, I see an opportunity. Just militia. Militia are easy to smash through if you have infantry. Push here also. And advance, please. We need to just, we need to get some pressure off the Tibetans. And the Dominion of Delhi has a port once more. Let's advance, though. Let's do it. This is going to be a big move for us. Use force attack. No more time to be... Not enough time. I don't know. Let's stop being so cautious and just drive forward. Now let's do excavation 4. Then do, what is this? Improved computing machine. And as predicted, the enemy is sort of having problems containing our advance. I would say in some places we are having some more trouble in other areas, but it's whatever. We can only sustain this offensive for so long too. We are losing equipment for all these offensives. We're having to use it all up, our surplus of gear. So we do need to make some gains. We took a piece of West Bengal that has been captured by us, and our goal is to ultimately stress out the enemy lines and just drive forward. And maybe we'll take Calcutta. I don't know. The other parties in this war have failed to take it, so I'm wondering if they'll fail to take it as well. I don't know. We'll have to see. And we're pushing more into West Bengal. The lines have been closed. They're closed around this area here. We have a pocket established nearly. Make sure they don't escape. Destroy them. It's not a pocket just yet, but it's very close to it. They're going to be destroyed if they aren't able to break out. We need to take Assam and possibly Taiwan. That would be good. We need to take back the rest of Bhutan, which we lost half of it earlier in this conflict. So let's smash the enemies down here. Go through here, please. Defeat those troops. Get rid of this front line here. Get them off of that. Move these divisions over to another front line. Get over here, please. What are you doing? Whoops. Get over here. Get assigned to that order instead. And prepare to go on the offensive. Just go, 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 go. All I gotta do, destroy these divisions here. They will try to retreat, actually, so it's not gonna be much of an encirclement, but they will be losing ground. And that's what we need to see. The Sikkim Air Service takes flight, is done. And let me go ahead and make an air squadron here. Let's deploy all of our helicopters. And actually, no, put them in 2 air wings. So we don't have to risk them all. We have to use them for different operations, different air missions. Let's deploy all these fighters we have. We got these from a Focus. These are Vickers Venom fighters. And what can we use these helicopters for? They're good for air supply, to have some close air support capability. Does the enemy have any planes? I want to be careful here. No, they do not. So let's just deploy our helicopters in the field and be careful with them, because even though they have some close air support capability, they are going to be hard for us to replace if we lose them. So I'm hoping the enemy doesn't have planes that will pop up from out of nowhere. And in our focus tree, let's do spiritual eco-tourism and paradise. And this will give us a national spirit that will give us higher weekly manpower. And consumer goods factories minus 10%. Alright then, so now we have air support up in the air. That will be what we need to win. Get these planes out here, please. Deploy in Western India. Get that done. And, okay, they're deployed. We have air superiority here easily, so we just got to keep smashing through their defenses. We need more divisions also, probably. Well, eventually. Assembly line production is done. Now let's research fighters, just so we can replace our losses for the air squadrons in the near future. Well, for the fighter squadrons anyway. If we lose any Vickers Venoms, we can replace them with more domestic aircraft. Keep pushing here, advance on the capital. There's 1 militia there. Our Darkest Hours, Final Days of Europa. That's some book event, I think. Keep pushing forward. Take ground. Go, go, go. Break through where you can. Get rid of that order. Get rid of this order, in fact. I think the offensive line, we're well past it. We need to redo this. Take all these divisions. Do this now. And go. So just push forward and drive back the enemy. And the Dominion of Delhi took some territory. We have to redo our front lines again. Delete this then. And add these troops to this new front line we have set up now. Get all that done. And have them get ready to go. Who else needs an order? This unit does. Get them involved. And that's everyone, I think. No, it isn't. 6th Royal Guard needs to be on the line as well. Go, go, go. Just push forward and surge past enemy defenses where it's possible for us to do so. I don't know how the Baratai economy is still alive. It amazes me. Non-aggression pact offer from Japan. Don't worry about it. Have we lost any planes yet? Helicopters, no. They're doing good close air support, however. And keep advancing. Just don't stop advancing. How are we doing with equipment? We're doing good there. We don't have no deficit of supplies right now. And that's good. So just hold the line, advance where we can. We may lose a province here, possibly, although they are attacking with only 1 infantry division. Tibet has capitulated. They're gone. We're going to probably take off Tibet once we beat them in the war. I didn't think the Baratai economy would take the entire country. Wow. That is absurd. Crazy. Oh well. Well, there goes Tibet, our ally. And we got to keep advancing, though. Push forward. The Union of Iceland joined the Third International. They made Tibet into their puppet state. And now we got to get a larger front line. Oh boy. So go ahead and deploy more divisions here in Nepal. Deploy them all there. Get them on the field. You guys are on the front line at this point. You got to help us take back Tibet, or part of Tibet. I don't know. Just take something in Tibet. So let's redo this front line once again. Get rid of all these orders we have. Redo this. And push into everything. The Baratai. Hold on, I gotta fix this. I went to an impassable region, which breaks the whole order. We gotta take everything in Tibet, essentially. And our goal is quite simple. We're gonna take Tibet and make it into a puppet of the Kingdom of the Himalayas, or we could annex it. I'm not sure. We don't have no claims on it, though. And the Sacred Union of Tibet is led by Nicholas Roerich. And that is something else, but whatever. Push out of our capital, get some pressure off of there. The reformed government of China joined the Co-Prosperity Spear, and that is led by Yang Yulting. And yeah, he's a member of the Co-Prosperity Spear who is dominating Asia right now. The Turkestan Khanate just got annexed. Oh well for them. Oh well indeed. Come on, we just gotta defeat the enemy here. Knock out Tibet. Get them out of this war. We have to do this for the sake of our friendship and restore Tibet back to power. Well, the not puppets of the Bharatiya Commune. Kick the puppets of the Bharatiya Commune out of there anyway. And Tibet and Sikkim has a long history together. And keep pushing here into the Sacred Union of Tibet. Get some victories there. Gotta keep advancing forward. Keep taking ground. We gotta get rid of an order once more. I wish, is there an option in Heartsbyron 4 to not automatically have your front lines be set up on a neighboring, I don't know. I can't really describe it. I'm just tired of my front lines being automatically moved to a neutral country when I'm in a war with another country. It's a little annoying, but it happens. And keep getting ready to advance here, push up here, get that done. And this enemy force in Tibet has been cut off from their supplies. They have no more troops they can call on to help them because they're cut off due to that impassable region. So if they get encircled, they get encircled. What's this say here? They are not, okay, they're holding out. Spiritual, eco, tourism, and paradise is done. Now let's do the Sikkimese Industrial Reformation. We'll add 2 building slots, and Sikkim will become an urban region. What does developing rural region even mean? It has, I don't know. I don't know what a developing rural region even is. No clue. No idea what that means. Keep pushing here, though. Advance, advance, advance. Take the rest of this country. For the Kingdom of the Himalayas, the fall of Atlanta has occurred. And I don't think Calcutta has fallen. That has fallen. Good. Keep taking the rest of Tibet, though. Move in. Are we fighting against Tibet troops here? Okay, no, they're units of the Bharatiya Commune, as I thought. Keep pushing here, though. We'll have one division move into the territory here, take Jir, capture that for the Kingdom of the Himalayas, and Tashi Namgyel, the leader of the country. And now the enemy is digging in a little bit more. It's a little harder to advance upon them, but we'll make progress where we can. Use force attack, get that done. Can we get any more divisions deployed? No. There is one Sacred Union of Tibet division here. Wow. So let's give this division to an order. Shortly, advance there, possibly. Give them 2 divisions. I didn't know there was an enemy division here already. Just advance there. We gotta take Tibet. We just need to capture it. Go forward, defeat that division in Jir, and take the rest of that area. So the Bharatiya Commune is holding out in East Bengal at this point. After that, I think they'll capitulate. Let me see the war score. They need... Let me go to our wars. They need... Okay, they're going to be capitulated as soon as they lose that city. Yeah. They will definitely be defeated. And Tibet will go with them once they lose. Research slot available. Do Recon Company 1. Get that done. We just got to take this one city. We can't get down there, though. Cannot get there at all. Move this division over here. Get rid of this front line because it's not really needed. And move the rest of these troops over here also. You guys are on this line. What are you doing? Keep pushing in Tibet with these units. Get that done. Take the rest of that. Take the rest of Tibet. Get that captured for the Kingdom of the Himalayas. Drive forward. Take some city. Take any city. Advance here even. That's one division. Overwhelm them. And how are we doing with equipment? We are not in a deficit so bad anymore, but we're still low on guns, so I can't really change the division template right now. We've been circled. Well, we have trapped a few units of the Sacred Union of Tibet, who are up here, but will soon take the capital of the country. The creation of the Kangchenjunga Biosphere Reserve. The Lepcha do not call our nation paradise for nothing, for Sikkim truly is one of the most beautiful places on Earth. With unique flora and fauna showcased in breathtaking and verdant venues, it is only natural that we should work to preserve these natural treasures. In the western reaches of northern Sikkim, the Kangchenjunga Biosphere Reserve shall be created. Whatever. I am busy with this war right now, but right now animals are cool, yes, but we got a building slot from that event, and we got to focus on winning this war. Although that event was very nice. We got to push here, advance there, advance into Tibet more. The Sacred Union of Tibet is defeated. Now we have defeated them. Good, they've capitulated. We'll make them into a puppet of the Kingdom of the Himalayas after this war, because we don't have no claims on their territory. Guatemala was defeated apparently. Okay. Can we just have someone take Dhaka? Take Dhaka. That's all you gotta do. Dhaka, capture it. All I can say. And we gotta defeat these divisions here also. There's nowhere they can run to. The Princely Federation declared war on the Dominion of Delhi. Great. That might be bad for us because probably we're going to be fighting the enemy alone very soon. That is kind of bad. And we lost some ground, didn't we? Yes, we did. We did lose ground. We need to take one city. We can end this war now. Let's stop the offensives here at this point because we can't push through. We're running low on equipment. That's bad. Although we could advance here. So do that, actually. These divisions. Advance up there. Take more of Assam. Get it under our control. I really hope the Bharatiya Communist does not come back because the how to say it, the Princely Federation felt like fighting the Dominion of Delhi. Okay, it's good. It's over. Pass. Okay, we do have player-led peace conferences, so pass. I'm going to annex everything, essentially. We fought for it the most. We deserve it. I wish there was a shortcut to just hit pass instead of clicking on it for this peace conference. Hit intern here. That's Tibet. Take all of Burma. Take all states. We'll make Burma into a puppet also, like Tibet. Pass. Done. Intern. Hit done now, and this peace conference is over. And we've annexed all those countries. Let's get all of our units set up to fight the Princely Federation in the near future. And can we have a field marshal, please? Field marshal will be good. Tashinam Gil will be the field marshal. Terrific. Get on the front lines, though. Free military factories. Make some more guns. We need more weapons. Get some artillery. Get some trains. Get some helicopters, which will be sort of expensive to make, but it's fine. Get more guns. All that's done now. What are we missing? I don't think we're missing anything. Free dockyards, though. Free dockyards. What can we make? Convoys. Get us convoys. We have some events here. Fate of Tibet. And we'll restore independent Tibet. That's done. We have restored that country. Well, before they were defeated by the enemy anyway. Fate of Burma. Liberate a united Burma. Get that done. And I did this because even though we had the option to split up Burma, united Burma is more value to us than a cut apart Burma. And right now we have our troops set up on the border of the Princely Federation. We will go to war with them shortly. And justify on them. Take claim state. Vijgapatam, whatever it's called. Capture that though. And let's also get some more divisions deployed. We have all these claim states here. We're going to need to use Burma and Tibet for manpower support, probably garrison support. That's all we're going to use them for. And maybe some, what is it? Well, we will request any divisions they train, essentially. Let's get some divisions in the field. Also, get some support artillery manufactured. Get that done. Foreign volunteers template, what is that? 12 with. Let's bring the Royal Guard up to 18. And then 20. So we'll have 10 with infantry. I'm not sure if that's as great as it used to be. Can we do artillery? Okay, do that instead. Remove this. Let's get them support. Let's get them an engineer company. Do we have any support equipment being made? Not sure. Do we? Not sure at all. Yeah, I need to probably scale back my plans for some of this stuff. We have plenty of trains. But we need to get more... Gotta redo this to be more efficient. Make helicopters. Make artillery. Make support equipment. Get that done. That's all we're going to make. And also make what? What can we do? We have enough trains. I'm not too worried about getting attacked by aircraft in India too badly. But whatever. Tibet gives us some garrison support. Same with Burma. Thank you, both of you. Doctrines available. Air doctrine. Do this stuff here. Hunt and destroy. Move our air force down south. Set them up to attack the... Move all the helicopter wings to eventually fight here. Or no, they don't have enough range. Oh well. Whatever. Get more divisions deployed though. Deploy all the units we can. Get more Royal Guard. Get more volunteers. More mountain divisions anyway. And the Dominion of Delhi, I mean the Princely Federation will be busy trying to stop the... They'll be too busy worried about the... What am I saying? The Dominion of Delhi to really worry about our advance when it begins. And right now, let's set up an offensive line that will be activated once our war starts with the Princely Federation. And they should not be too defensive here. I mean, they already have their division stuck in a war. So we probably need to get them down to a weakened state. And while the, say, what is it? While the... I don't know how to say this. We need to take on the Dominion of Delhi after this war is over. The problem is, though, the Entente will be completely focused on us because, well, they have South Africa, they're at war with them, but they will have to worry about the Third International. They won't be there anymore, probably, in a little bit, because the German Empire appears to be winning their war. They are definitely winning. Even though the Third International is holding out in London, they still have most of England, and the Commune of France is holding out in Marseille. That is taking place. But I don't think that's going to last too much longer for the French. And when they lose that territory there, the Germans are just going to swarm into England, most likely. Our war with the Princely Federation is set to start, and let me check here, in, well, about a month at this point, maybe slightly over a month. About, I don't know, 40-some days, 40 to 50 days. And I'm just waiting for it to happen, because we're just going to flood in once we're ready to go. I may go ahead and deploy these divisions soon enough. We have a gun. We don't got to worry too much about guns anymore being an issue. And I am concerned. An issue is we have a claim on all this territory in the Bartai commune we captured. I am a little concerned about I'm a little concerned about all this resistance. That is a little bit of a problem. And I'm going to have to keep requesting. I'm going to need more garrison support maybe from our allies, or that's it. Finland declared war on Norway, and that's happened. Let me check over here in Europe. Yeah, Finland versus Norway. They're fighting in this. Do they even have a border with each other? Do they? Right here, that's it. In Inari, which is... Wait. Do they control that? I guess they control it. I'm confused. Oh, it's impassable. Is it like how are they going to fight a war? They don't even share a border with each other. This is impassable terrain, but there's like a river there, I think. Or a body of water. Yeah, that's going to be an awkward war. They declared war, but they don't even share a border. That is always awkward. And how is the war in Russia going? The Russian Labor Republic is, in fact, losing ground. Yes? No? I think actually... Wait. No, I think they're actually... I don't know. They're actually pushing back the Far Eastern Republic of Transamur in that war in Siberia. Okay, then. And now... Follow the Rashidi Emirate. That has happened. That is... I don't know where that's at. Doctrine... Oh, research slot available. Let's do weapons 3. No, that's too far ahead. What can I do? What can be done? It's 1940, late 1940. Let's get tactical bomber research. I probably need to go ahead and do that. A little strange I don't already have it. And let's go ahead and deploy these divisions here, and let's deploy them here on the front lines. Get them ready to go. Do we even have enough to make new divisions? Do we have enough guns? I mean, let's cut down on one division being trained at a time, because we only have so many weapons to go around in the long term. And I'm not sure if we can sustain that growth for our military. At least we're going to be at around 30 divisions when we invade. Syria has capitulated. Okay then, let's fix this front line though. Army 2 needs a commander. Let's get Paladin Thundop Namgyel, who is the son, well, one of the sons of I think he's one of the sons of Tashi Namgyel, who is the king of the Himalayas, essentially, and soon to be the king of India, once we defeat the Dominion of Delhi and the Princely Federation and all their subjects. So set this up here, get that done, and now, yeah, we'll just do that. We'll be ready to go. Oh, I need to add them to the order. What am I doing? Set that up. Will it automatically be adjusted? No, I gotta do it again. Great. Just great. Let me fix that though. Set up once more and see what we can do with our army. We have 6 divisions, well, 30 divisions overall. 3 military factories. Let's make more guns then. Gotta get more military factories built in our capital area and Nepal. Bhutan, when possible, in Assam, really. Mainly in Assam and Sikkim, because it's the best infrastructure we have in the country, I reckon. Get all that done. I'm really hoping Burma and Tibet do get some divisions. We could use them as support. Get this unit from Tibet now. Thank you, Tibet, our wonderful ally. That's our puppet. Bring them down to the 2nd Army, who will advance upon, I think, whatever this city's called. Patnam. They'll advance there. And it looks like there's a naval invasion attempt by the Dominion of Delhi. How many divisions does the Princely Federation even have? They have around 18 to 60. Meanwhile, the Dominion of Delhi has a slightly larger number on average. Okay then. Let's also build an air base closer to the front lines. A level 2 air base would be ideal. This should cover everything. And Kaiserredux, just build that there. And once that air base is established, we'll move our Vickers Venoms and our German helicopters over to that area. So we'll have air support in our advance. And I hope the Princely Federation does not have much of an air force, that's all I can say. How is the logistics looking? We're doing pretty good with infantry equipment, actually. Socialist Republic of Italy has capitulated. Let's go ahead and recruit more divisions here, get that done. And we're going to now declare war on the Princely Federation. Let's go ahead and deploy these last few troops. Or actually, no, keep 3 only in the queue because we're going to use a lot of weapons up in the advance. Well, in our offensive. And in our focus tree, we have to now do continuous focuses because we're done with everything else. Let's do construction engineering to make things get built faster. And what else can we do here? Export focus. Let's go. Let me see here. Let's go to limited exports. Get that done. Now, before we declare war, limited exports, extensive conscription, not too worried about that. Available war goal. Let's declare war. Get this started. And take on the Princely Federation. Just push. There we go. It started. And we should overwhelm them with our numbers at this point, considering how many troops they left on our border in India. So just advance, advance, advance. Get that done. Win the day. Get more units deployed gradually as we go along. We're going to use a lot of equipment in these attacks. We took a city. Now we have encircled some enemy troops. I may have to redo our order slightly. I don't know. Let's destroy this encircled division, though. What is this? The 1st Nagpur Infantry Division, which has an interesting commander. And we have Interwar Fighter done, being researched. Let's now do Fighter 1. Get that completed. Keep advancing forward. Just go. Go, go, go. Break through here. Move on Hyderabad. Nobody's there. It's very... I don't know. Their front line here is just not very strong at all. And Travarn Cochin has been called into the war to fight us. How are we doing with equipment? Fine. Let's just wait to deploy those troops we have. Get more factories built, actually. Is that... Okay, the air base isn't ready yet, I think. Oh, it is, slightly. Let's move... Go ahead and move these planes over then. Move them to the front lines. And start using our planes for close air support and air superiority missions. And try to use them as support for our advancing troops. The Kingdom of the Himalayas helicopters and its planes shall hopefully overcome all defenses the Princely Federation may have. Turn this off. Well, get rid of that offensive line. That front line. And let's actually redo the front line once again. Go ahead and deploy the rest of these troops here. Get them sent out to the lines. Up here. Done. How are we doing with equipment? Well enough. I can't deploy any more divisions rapidly anymore. I'm not going to bother with that. So just advance here. Get started there. And drive toward the enemy capital. Just go forward and overwhelm the enemy's lines. All we got to do, really, with our numbers. And the Mysore State's been called into the war to fight us. Okay, the enemy has more resistance now, I think, ever so slightly. And we have something here in our naval doctrine we can do. Let's do wolf packs and get that done. Push here. We're driving back the enemy in, where is this? Hyderabad. The capital is still not very well defended, I think. Just attack there instead. Why are you attacking the more heavily defended areas? Just break through, take their capital, get it over with. And we're making rapid gains, I will say. Although we will have to go through Mysore. And then they're going to hold out in Calicut and down here in Madurai. We're going to have to move down there soon enough. Hyderabad is going to fall. Or no, yes, it will fall. Move some more infantry divisions over to take it. Capture it for the Kingdom of the Himalayas. Get that done. And I've just noticed there's a bunch of French and, well, French Republic and Kingdom of Canada divisions stuck here in what was the Bharatiya Commune's territory for some reason. Don't know why. They're just stuck there, just looking at the sights, I guess. I don't know. And keep advancing here. Got to push onward. And we are probably going to eventually defeat the Princely Federation very soon. And after that, we're going to have to take on the Dominion of Delhi and their whole league of allies in the Entente. Although right now they are busy fighting the Third Internationale and South Africa, so hopefully they will be distracted with all that. And I'm going to end part 3 of my Kingdom of Sikkim playthrough in Kaiserredux here. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. You can check out Kaiserredux in the video description. The link to the mod is there.